Alrighty, boys and girls. So today we're going to be doing chapter 6, lesson 8, and it's page 491. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to open your book or your pages to 491. I'm going to use this screen because it's easier for me to maneuver. So we're going to go ahead. So I want you to think, how can I add and subtract two-digit numbers, okay? So we've been adding and subtracting two-digit numbers. So I want you to think, how can you add and subtract two-digit numbers? Is it the same way as adding single-digit numbers? Just keep that in mind. So problem of the day, you're going to go ahead, count how many footballs there is, and then you're going to write the number here. You're going to write the number. Actually, well, you can't write it. So let me just do it together. So let's count it together. I'm going to count in twos. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and 17. So I have 17 footballs, or I could have counted in fives. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. So I have 17 footballs. So I'm going to write the number 17. Actually, let's use this one. 17. Okay. Then we're going to go to the next page. So this is just like a quick check. Remember, we can use number lines to help us subtract. So here it says 40 minus 20. I can start here at the 40 line, and I can subtract 20. So I can start 40. So I can count 10, 20. And so my answer would be 20. You try to do this. That is a 0. Sorry, it's hard to use these. It's a 0. Okay, this next one is 70 minus 50. So if I have here 70, I can just do 70 and then subtract 50. So I can count 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So my answer is 20. Here, 80 minus 40. So I can just start here, 80, and then count 10, 20, 30, 40. My answer is 40. Okay, let's go to the next one. 90 minus 20. I can start here. I can subtract 10, 20. So my answer is 70. Number line is great so that you can visually see it, the subtraction. Okay, so let's go to the next page. How can relating addition and subtraction facts help you solve a problem? So I want you to think, why is it that addition and subtraction go hand in hand? Maybe you have realized that there is a pattern. When you subtract, you can use addition to solve your problem. So let's go ahead and look at this a subtraction problem. It says 5 cubes. I'm going to put 5 cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for example, I have 5 cubes and it says subtract 3. So I am going to subtract these 3. So I'm going to box them, right? So I subtracted them. I took them away. So let's just put an X, a line so that you know that it's subtracting. So I subtracted 3, and the ones that were left were 1, 2. Now, I want you to think the opposite. If I take 2 plus 3, 2 plus 3, or 3 plus 2, it equals 5. So there is a relationship. So when you have a problem, you can take the opposite numbers. You can take so I can take this number and this number, and I can see if 3 plus 2 will equal 5. So anytime you subtract, you can always take the numbers, your answer, and then the number you subtracted from. Add those together to see if it equals your answer, like we did here. So when you do this, you can easily see the relationship between addition and subtraction facts and how they help us solve those problems. So let's see here. I'm going to show you here. I have 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So I have 5 10s. I have 50 total, and then I'm going to put plus 30. 1, 10, 20, 30. So I just added all of these. Okay, so this is 5 10s and this is 3 10s. So I'm going to count them with the number 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So I am going to write the number 80 here. Now, I want you to think, what is the facts that I can use to see? Well, obviously, I cannot subtract a smaller number from the biggest number. So I need to make sure that whatever number I used from this problem, I'm going to use the largest number. So out of these two, I'm going to use the largest number, which is 80. And 80. So here I use 80. So I have a total of 80. So let's just say I am going to take away these. Subtracted, I missed it. Subtracted those. So I'm going to subtract 30. Well, I can use the problem we used before. Well, 50 plus 30 gave me 80. Now, if I subtract 80, 30 minus 80, I can say that my answer is going to be 50 without actually even doing it, because I can see the relationship here. Because I know that when 30 plus 50, my answer is going to equal 80. So you can always fact check your multiplication problem with an addition problem to help you see if you're doing it correctly. Okay, so let's go to the next page. Okay, so you're gonna so you should be here, this page. You should be see and show. It looks like that, your side. And then this is bigger so that you can see it. So here I have find 70 minus 20. So to find 70 minus 20, you need to think 20 plus 50. So is equal to 70. So 70 minus 20 is equal to 50. So when you see this problem, you can think what number, you can automatically think in your head, what number, when you see this problem, what number plus what number will give me 70? And this way you can visually see that you're using addition to help you solve this subtraction problem. So here, 70 minus 20 will give you 50. Okay, let's go to our next one. Pointer. Oh, not that one. No. One. Okay. So go ahead. Go ahead, and then we're gonna go. Oh, let me see. Sorry. We're gonna go ahead and do this together. I'm just trying to erase that. I don't know. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to the next page. So you're gonna see number 1. So it says 10 plus how many will give you 30? So I can say, well, 10 plus, if you need to use the little visuals, you can. So I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go 1, that's 10. That's 10, so I need to get a 30, so I'm gonna get 20 and 30. So I can do this if you need to. Some of you are really good and you don't need to do this. So I can say, well, 10 is start off with 10, and to get to 30, I added 2 more, which is 10, 20. So my answer would be 20. Nope. So now let's look at the subtraction problem. They used 30 because it's our largest number, and they subtracted 10. So I can say here, 10, I can say, well, 10 plus what number will give me 30 to get my subtraction problem. So 10 plus 20 will equal 30. So therefore, when you take 10 minus 30, your answer would be 20. So here, 30 plus one number gives me 60. Well, I know that this is easy. These are doubles. 30 plus 30 gives you 60. Well, when you take away 30, well, the other one that's left is, I know that's 30 plus 30 gives me 60. So it must be 30 minus 30 is equal to 60. So you need to make sure that you are checking your answer with the addition problem, and this will help you in the long run, okay? So 40 plus, I know that 40 plus, well, then 10, I know that, you guys already know that. 40 plus 10 will equal 50. Well, if I have here, I can always say, well, I have 40 in my, I'm taking it away from 50. I can just say, what number can I add here to add to 40 to get to 50? And that would be 10, because 10 plus 40 will give you 50. And this is how you can do subtraction. So this is 20, this is a double, and then 40 minus 20, you know that it is 20. All right, go to the next page. Oh, next slide. Clear, and then done. Number 5. So here I have 80 minus 50. Okay, well, I want to think that before I do this subtraction problem, I want to think that I know that 50, I know that 50 plus a number. I'm going to think, what gives me 80? I know that 50 plus 30 gives me 80. Wow, I just used math because for me, addition is a lot easier. So I just used this addition problem to solve my subtraction problem a lot quicker. So, 50 plus 30 gives me 80. So I know that. So now 80 minus 50, well, I can just use this problem. If I have 50 plus what number will give me 80, which is 30, so I can just add it here. This is how you would solve this problem a lot faster. So here, for example, 90 minus 70. What number can you add here to give you 90? Well, I can just count off. Well, I need 80, so that's 10 more. And to get to 90, so I need 80, that's 10 more, and then 90. So boom, I did 20. And this is how I solved it. 70, 80, 90. Boom. 70 plus 20. So I can write 70 here. Plus 20 is equal to 90. And this is how you will get your answer. It's a lot quicker, and you can always check your answer. Okay. So let's go to the next one. Might take a while to load. So let's go here. Okay, so we already did this problem. So you're going to go ahead and do on your own 7 all the way to 16. Do it on your own. And then you're going to go ahead and let me see if this one changed. Nope. You're going to go ahead and turn the page. Whoops, I turned it too fast. And you're going to complete this problem right here. So once you complete this problem, you're going to go ahead and answer number 9, which is Ming's team scored 50 points in their first basketball game and 30 points in their second basketball games. How many points did they score in the first game? Okay, so you're going to go ahead and answer that question. Or actually, no, I'm sorry, that was the wrong one. I'm sorry, ignore that one. I thought it was this one. 17. Toy Story has 60 video games. 40 of them get sold. How many video games does the store have left? So here, a story has 60 video games, 40 of them get sold. How many games does the store have left? You have to create a subtraction problem and an addition problem. So for 18, Marcus has 90 basketball cards. He gives 20 cards to his brother. How many cards does Marcus have left? So go ahead, create your problem and your addition problem. Write on the board using the number sentence. 20 plus 30 is equal to 50. Or 50 minus 20 is equal to 30. Write a word problem using this number sentence. So you're going to write something that represents a word problem. So I would say, James had 50 marbles and he gave 20 away to his younger brother. Now he has 30 left. That is how you create a word problem. So you're going to create your own word problem there. So go ahead and take a picture and upload it to Schoology.